Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you are having an incredible day, maybe one of your best days of the year, or perhaps it was one of your worst days of the year, because that can just happen. That's part of life, it's part of growth, it's part of achievement and trying to accelerate and go down the path that we've chosen, or the path that we think that we belong on. You know, when it comes to living this life and facing the challenges, sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do. Now, I don't encourage you to react the way that I did when I first played Pee Wee football. So I signed up, or actually somebody signed me up, obviously. I'm not even sure I could write at that time. But I was signed up and I didn't like it at all. And so, you know, suddenly I could not find my uniform. Didn't know where it was. Wasn't going to be able to go to practice. Mom was searching everywhere. She's like, where's the boy's uniform? What happened? How did we lose it? Who took it? Has it been stolen? I bet one of those kids down at the school took it. Several months later, she says, I found the uniform. It was in a closet behind the water heater, and I had placed it there. She's like, Paul, why did you do that? And my answer was, they hurt me. They hurt me, Mama. She loves to tell that story at family reunions. I don't understand why. It's just a normal story. When we get hurt, whether it's from someone, whether it's a relationship, whether it's our work that we don't feel like it's going as well as we want, or whether it's from a failed project, or we're not on track with our goal, whatever it is, we can end up getting hurt. And there's usually three different ways that we can respond. The first way is how I've already shared. We can hide. We just start hiding it. We hide our feelings, we hide the results, we hide the outcome, we hide our hearts. Most of you guys know that my first wife passed away. I tell that story pretty frequently, and it caused me to hide. I hid in a lot of relationships to make sure that I had the barriers up, the walls up, that no one could really get to me because I didn't want to experience loss again. I didn't want to experience that hurt again. And so it's very natural to hide, right? So that can be one of the responses that we have. Secondly, we'll not only hide, this is the one that's most dangerous, is that we can actually hulk. We'll hulk out. We'll get crazy. Remember David Banner? I don't know how many of you guys that are watching were alive back in the 70s. But the Incredible Hulk came on late 70s, early 80s. Bruce Banner would hulk out. He had had gamma radiation, and because of that, he was able to become the Incredible Hulk, played by Lou Ferrigno. And things from that point on would go downhill very rapidly to anyone near the Hulk who had wronged him. Usually great physical damage and bodily harm. So sometimes when we're hurt, we will hulk out. We'll say some things we shouldn't say. We'll lash out. We'll have vengeance. And we will go out to do damage because we feel like we've been damaged. So we've got to be really careful about that. So we can hide and we can hulk. And then I recommend number 3. And that's when we hustle. We decide that we're going to get after it. We're going to do whatever it takes to reach the goal or to mend the relationship or to go in a new direction or whatever it is. We decide that we are going to hustle toward this thing. And you get to list your own. You get to decide on your own. But I can't tell you that you're never going to be hurt. And I can't tell you you're never going to want to hide. And I can't tell you you'll never want to hulk out. But I can tell you can decide to hustle. You can decide to accelerate. You can decide that you are going to take a new route and a new avenue and place all of that energy, maybe that hurt and that harm that you feel, and you put it in a positive direction and you move out with new focus, with new fire, and with new determination. Hurt's going to happen. It's just going to happen. So we're going to hide, we're going to hulk, we're going to hustle. As always, success is not an accident. Be blessed.